Hello, Leo. This is Jay from Live to Love Tarot, here to do your connection and separation read along with your singles. These reads may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying hear him in regards to the other person. Know the rules can reverse. So we're going to start with the surrounding energy. We have the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Moon card. So the surrounding energy of this read right now is that you both are trying to make a clear decision to release any fear, any clouded judgment that takes away from your ability to feel stable emotionally. So what challenges are you facing? We have the Ten of Cups, the High Priestess, and the World card. You know, you're confused a little bit. Your intuition is telling you to end this connection, to move forward. But a part of you is really wanting to rebuild it, have this person back in your life. What else? We have the Ten of Wands, the Emperor, along with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. You feel a lot of challenges right now. You know, you're really trying to take your power back from the burdens that you carry from this past connection. But it's like this connection really did a number on your self-esteem. It really beat you up. So what advice does Spirit have for you? We have the Six of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, along with the Seven of Swords. You got to let go of the past. You know, Spirit's telling you right now it's time to move in a brand new direction and not let anything deceive you or keep you stuck in the past. It's time to move forward. You know, you can't allow the past to pull you in. You can heal the past. You can take your time to heal in the past. But sometimes we get confused and we start to think about reconciliation because we don't want to deal with the pain. We don't want to deal with the loss. What is the current connective energy of the recent past and a challenge? What is the current connective energy of the recent past and a challenge? We have spiritual connection as the current connective energy. In the recent past, we have running. A challenge is depth. What needs to happen for you to find balance? We have clashing. Let's get spiritual connection. We have the Eight of Pentacles along with the Nine of Wands. So I do feel like right now you both are in this energy of trying to focus on really the deep love that you once felt to help you heal those defensive wounds you're still holding on to that are preventing you from being in your own life. In the recent past, we have running. We have the Page of Cups and the Three of Wands. I do feel like in the recent past, you both realized you had to start being honest with your emotions and be in the present moment and stop running from them. Listen, what creates defensive energy is when you're not healing what you're holding on to. And so this creates emotional baggage that you carry on through your life. And I feel like you both realize that, and why you're focused on that defensive energy and trying your best to embrace the positive love that was shared between the two of you to heal this defensive energy. A challenge is depth. We have the Judgment card and the Seven of Cups. I do feel like a connective challenge with you and your person right now. There's sometimes that you don't get deep into it. You don't want to go into the depths of what's really in your heart. And this is what prevents you from finding absolution with the past. This is what prevents you from opening up to new options. If you're not embracing the truth, if you're not truly embracing how you feel, you can't heal. What you need to do is embrace how you feel with the Queen of Cups and the Lovers, so that you can rid anything that you're clashing with when it comes to healing and moving forward with your own life. If you cannot admit how you feel, or you can't embrace that feeling, then you're going to be stuck. You know, you have to find the compassion and forgiveness within yourself for each other. And really move forward on from this past partnership. Don't let this past partnership control your life, because you'll be missing out on things because you're so stuck in this connection. What is your person's energy, intention, and challenge right now? What is your person's energy, intention, and challenge? We have confessions as your person's energy towards you. We have farewells as their intention. A challenge is resentment. And what needs to happen for you two to find balance, we have hoping. Let's get confessions. We have the Six of Wands along with Eight of Cups. So I do feel like right now your person's energy towards you is they are really trying. Go on, kitty. They're really trying their best to let their ego down, walk away from that ego so they can confess how they truly feel. Their intention is farewells. We have the Chariot. Come on, kitty, get. We have the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like their intention is to seek closure, really move forward towards finding comfort with the past. You got to find comfort with the past. You got to let your ego down. You can't find comfort if you're always in that energy of feeling like you were right, that this connection was the other person's fault. And I feel like your person's realizing this. A challenge with your person is they have some resentment and some bitterness that they're having a hard time letting go of. They feel that you betrayed them in some way. And they can't seem to let go of this betrayal. It's mentally defeating them. It's preventing them from moving forward. What they need to do is they need to forgive. It's like in order to have hope, faith, and belief that things will work out, you have to first be in the energy of forgiving and letting go of whatever restricts you in the past. If you can't let go of what restricts you in the past, if you can't forgive the past, find the compassion and love, then it's you that's stuck, not your person. It's you that needs to work on yourself, or your person needs to work on themselves. I'm sorry, this is them. They need to work on forgiving. They need to work on letting go. They need to work on really moving forward. They need to let go of the bitterness. They need to let go of the anger for it and find peace. Because again, the only person that they're hurting, kitty, is their self. Come on, what are you doing? Sorry about my cat. Come on, move. No, get off. All right. So what messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? What messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? It was my fault, but I blamed you. I want you. That's weird. That was kind of strange after all that. Yeah, see, and this is a thing. They're blaming you for everything, and this is what's causing resentment because they're stuck in their ego. And so your person, as they heal, they are realizing that they blamed you for everything that happened in the breakup of this partnership, and they're realizing it wasn't all your fault. And when they get in that energy, once they take a decisive action towards being truthful with themselves and really ridding the conflict, they realize that they still want you. They still want you in their life. It's very confusing, but I think your person needs to take responsibility for their part instead of blaming you for everything. So, near future. Trapped, stuck, tied down, captive, only you, fixated, attached, and hypnotized. Let's get trapped. We have the Ace of Wands along with Eight of Swords. I do feel like your person in the near future is going to work on letting go of the anxiety and stress that they're mentally trapped in so that they can create a new passionate beginning for themselves. I feel like your person is really going to work on this in the near future. And this is going to help them to stop fixating all the blame on you. And this, I know I sound angry, but I don't like when people get like this. Because you hurt your own self when you blame someone else for something that didn't work out. It takes two to come together. It takes two for it to fall apart. And so I do feel like once your person can stop fixating on that, they're going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to reconcile and communicate. Now, reconciliation can be friendship. It can be peace. It's not always rebuilding the relationship, but I feel like they're going to work on doing this in the near future. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. Now we're going to move on to singles. Who is coming at you, singles? We have the Ten of Cups, the Two of Swords, along with the King of Pentacles. So I feel like this person that's coming at you is someone that wants to rebuild a connection with you or build on a connection with you. I do feel like there's been some separation with the Two of Swords, and this person has really worked on finding stability with that separation, but they definitely see that they had a lot of contentment with you, and they want to kind of grab onto this contentment. So what is their intention? We have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Yeah. So their intention is to take advantage of a new stable beginning being offered in this connection to be successful in really initiating new love. They don't want just friendship. They want more. So how will they see you? We have the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and Seven of Pentacles. I feel like they're going to see you as someone that they try to find a stable way of helping to reevaluate the situation so that you can make a decision to give them another chance. What will they want the most from you? We have the Devil card, the King of Swords, along with the World card. I feel like what they will want the most from you is for you to be more logical than emotional as you try to end anything that restricts you in the past. They want you to complete that cycle and give them a new start. How will you see this person? We have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands. You know, I feel like you're going to see this person as someone you have feelings for, but also someone that you need to work on letting go of some challenges that are preventing you from embracing those true feelings. You know, there's still some negativity that you feel towards this person that it's preventing you from being real with how you feel. Like you really don't know. You know you have some emotion. You're not sure how deep it is. What will you want the most from this person? We have the Four of Wands, the Sun card, and the Six of Wands. You know, you just want to be happy and positive. You know, if they want to create a new stable foundation with you, they have to let their ego down. You want them to be authentic and not allow their ego to take away from the positivity of you two kind of connecting. You want them to be real. You want them to be authentic. What will the connective energy be? We have the Five of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and Nine of Wands. It's all about walking away from that defensive energy that conflicts you from making a decision. You two are going to have to work through it. So what challenges will you face? We have the Six of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Swords. You know, I feel like what's going to block you from moving forward is there's still some deceptive things this person did to you in the past that you're holding on to. What else? We have the Seven of Wands, the Four of Swords. Yeah, healing that apprehensive energy that was caused, you know, trying your best to purge what put you in self-defense mode from the past relationship. So what advice will Spirit have for you? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Wands, and the Chariot. Spirit's saying you got to move in a brand new direction. Take action to overcome the obstacles. Listen, even if you don't want a relationship with this person, it's obvious that you're holding on to some really bad things, some emotional baggage that right now, reconnecting, you can get rid of. So work on getting rid of that. What else? We have the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, listen, you also have to be truthful, even if it's hurtful. It's so important for you to take that decisive action towards communicating to this person the truth so that you can create a new energy, so you can let go of that bad energy that you seem to be holding on to. You know, it's time. It's time to let it go. Come on, kitty. Come on, what are you doing? Near future, we have the Hermit card, the Ten of Swords, along with the Four of Pentacles. So if you both can go within, work on withdrawing from anything from the painful ending of the past, all that negative energy, you'll find peace with each other and possibly more. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps, and I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.